go on and pretend that this world won't ever end. We're on wild for you, dear as you. Give it to me right in the ear.
Hi there, my name is Matt Cole. I am the co-founder of Go On Podcasts and the producer of this podcast, Earprov. Earprov is a monthly show that I use to highlight some of the talent in the Hampton Roads 757 area, particularly the Push Comedy Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. Tonight on the podcast, we have Faces for Radio, featuring Scot Rose, Hilary Stallings, and Lindsay Horne. I have featured Faces for Radio several times before because I'm a huge fan, and this is their next episode of their stage radio play, performed live at the Push Comedy Theater in Norfolk, Virginia. The second half is going to be their first ever live improvised stage radio play with an audience member. That's right, everything is made up on the spot, so enjoy.
Without further ado, please welcome to the stage the cast of Faces for Radio!
Hi guys! Oh my god, thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. We are Faces for Radio. Can I get a little house lights up, please? We are something a little different. You can see our stage is set in a very unique way. We have scripts on stage with us. Oh, that's you. Yep. We are a live radio play, and we're actually being recorded by the wonderful Matt Cole of Earprov podcast. We've done I think this is our 7th episode, and Matt Cole has recorded every single one of them, and they are up on his Earprov podcast. You can get that wherever podcasts are sold. So yeah, I think that's it. Is that it, everybody? All right, so can you clap it up one more time? We are going to start Faces for Radio. Woo!
And now, the Faces for Radio show presented to you by the Wiener Hole. Nothing makes you feel like a winner like a whole lot of wiener. The Faces for Radio program is recorded in front of a live studio audience and stars Miss Hilary Stallings, Mr. Scot Rose, and features the sounds of Miss Lindsay Horne. And now, the Wiener Hole proudly presents Faces for Radio, Conspiracies of Futures Past. The year is 2030. Vladimir Putin has named himself Emperor for life and has dissolved all other branches of government. Emperor Putin and his Space Force, under the rule of Darth Trump, have destroyed all of the rebel strongholds except for one. Rebel base Norfolk is mobilizing for a push against the Emperor, but time is running out. Archie Rose, son of the deceased Scot and Hilary Rose, is desperately working to complete what he believes will save the future by going back in time from his lab, a converted brewery.
Archie, you have to hurry. There's not much time.
I'm working as fast as I can. Luckily, it won't be easy for the Emperor to find us. Thankfully, there are 142 breweries right here in Norfolk. It's like finding a needle in a haystack.
You're right. But if Emperor Putin and his Space Force attack the rebel army at fairgrounds, all will be lost.
The Space Force can't use the parking lot to mount an attack. It's still a barren wasteland since Red Dog annexed it in 2019. We have just enough time. Hand me the wrench. I think I got it.
Oh my God, we have intruders on the perimeter, Archie. They found us.
The time machine is complete. We can do this.
Archie, they're at the outer door.
Flip the power on. There's just enough time to use our present future to travel back in time to my present past and alter the future of the past into the present past future.
I don't know what that means.
Operation Suspension of Disbelief will work. This idea made billions for Marble.
Archie, there were a lot of plot holes in the Avengers movie, and Back to the Future, and the X-Men movie, and the...
Listen, if you believe, you can achieve. My mother always told me that, and that's why I know she and my father can help.
Archie, they're breaking through the door.
Emperor, the rebels, they're here.
Delp Trump, fire a tweet blast.
Huge. Huge. The door is not that large. Break it down.
Fire up the power, now!
Full power.
Set the time to November 1963.
It's set, Archie.
Yeah, I see the time continuum portal opening.
Hurry, go. I'll hold them off. You're our only hope.
Mom, Dad, I'm coming.
Good luck, Archie.
Emperor, the rebel door. It's open.
Tell me your plan, rebel, or die.
The rebels, sir. They're not speaking.
Vanquish this rebel scum, Darth Trump.
Fire.
Your reign of terror is over, Putin.
Emperor, the rebels, they built a time machine. It's set for November 1963.
Your lack of sense of urgency is astounding.
Act 1 of Faces for Radio has been brought to you by the Wiener Hole.
Scott,
Yes, Hilary.
have you tried the new sushi spot down the street?
Sushi. Well, Hilary, that just sounds fancy.
It is, Scott. It's Wiener Hole sushi.
Oh, Hilary, tell me more about this wiener sushi.
Wiener Hole sushi. It's basically pieces of hot dog cut up and rolled in rice.
Well, that just sounds delicious.
Wiener Hole sushi. Get your wiener rolled in rice.
And now, Act 2 of Faces for Radio, Conspiracies of Futures Past.
Rose residents, this is Mrs. Rose speaking.
Hilary, it's Margaret. The whole neighborhood is talking about how you and Scott are going to see President Kennedy in Dallas on Friday.
Scott and I are just so excited, Margaret.
Well, are you sure you'll be able to see?
Oh, absolutely. Scott has a friend that works at the Texas Book Depository. We'll be able to see everything.
Well, I've heard there's a lovely grassy knoll there, too.
Oh, my.
Well, Hilary, what was that sound?
Oh, Margaret, it seems as if space and time are being ripped apart. I need to go.
You'll call me back, won't you?
Of course, Margaret. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Scott, come quick. Something is happening in the kitchen.
What is going on? What is that? I made it. What day is it?
A man! There's a man in our kitchen!
Mom, don't be scared. It's me, Archie, your son.
You can't possibly be our son.
Oh, Hilary, don't be ridiculous. Clearly, this is obviously Archie, but from the future.
Oh, okay.
Mommy, what was that noise?
Well, little Archie, I'm future you. I traveled back in time because I need Mom and Dad's help saving civilization.
How can we possibly help save civilization?
You and Dad have to prevent the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.
President Kennedy? President Kennedy? Who could possibly want to kill President Kennedy?
Well, it's pretty simple, really. So, the CIA, in combination with the mafia, works with the military-industrial complex to hire angry Cuban exiles from the Bay of Pigs with support provided by the Joint Chiefs of Staff and military black ops, while also working with Fidel Castro from Cuba and Nikita Khrushchev from Russia to also simultaneously hire Clay Shaw and David Ferry from New Orleans to travel to Dallas to meet Jack Ruby and make sure that day that there are men dressed like hobos behind the grassy knoll. There's also a man with an umbrella gun alongside the motorcade, and also there's another team set up in the book depository, but also the Secret Service is super hungover and additional protection was told to stand down, but the powers that be also decided earlier in 1963 that it needed to happen. So the CIA also had gone back in time somehow to make sure that Lee Harvey Oswald went to the military but also renounced his U.S. citizenship to go to Russia, but then he came back to America, and then he went to New Orleans, but then went to Dallas, but also Oswald was in Mexico to involve Latin America. There's a lot more, but that's pretty much the Cliff's Notes of it.
Well, that sounds perfectly possible. How will this save the world, though, dear?
Kennedy's death sets off a chain of events, Mom.
What kind of events?
Well...
Ronald Reagan, the actor, president? What? I don't understand. What's a Chad and why can't it be dimpled? Oh, Florida. Well, that makes sense. A woman running for president? What do you mean she pulled out of Michigan? Who does that? Well, that Facebook sounds terrible. White nationalists? In my day, we just called them Nazis and punched them in the face.
A Russian sleeper in the White House?
That's right, Past Archie.
A Russian. A communist. Better dead than red. What can we do?
You and Dad have to go to Dallas as planned. You must get to President Kennedy and prevent the end of civilization.
Scott, we have to leave right away.
Act 2 of Faces for Radio has been brought to you by the Wiener Hole. Hey, Hilary.
Hey, Scott.
Can you smell what's cooking in the Wiener Hole?
No, Scott. I can't smell what's cooking. Tell me what's cooking.
Well, Hilary, I'll tell you. If you just put your face in the air, you'll realize those aren't just potato chips. They're fried wieners.
Do you mean wiener chips?
That's right, Hilary. They've been flattened and fried and salted. Wiener hole chips. Doesn't that sound delicious?
Wiener whole chips. Flatten, salt, and fry your wiener.
And now, back to the exciting conclusion of Conspiracies of Futures Past.
Boy, Scott. We got to Love Field in Texas so fast. Look, there's the president's plane.
Hurry, we have to warn him. Let's just push past the crowds.
President
Well, hello there.
President Kennedy, you're going to be assassinated today unless my husband and I stop it. We're here to save your life and the fate of the world.
Well, that hardly seems plausible, madam. But thank you for your concern. Who could possibly want me dead?
Well, everybody, it seems.
That just can't be. For in the final analysis, our most basic link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future.
I do cherish my children's future. I cherish the freedom of our country. I cherish that Florida shouldn't be making decisions because they do weird stuff there in the future, like swallowing bath salts and eating people's faces on highways. Once you asked us, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And I am here to do for my country.
I am not touched by your patriotism, but
Now listen here, Kennedy. If you don't do as I say, I'll tell the world that not only did you have dirty, dirty sex with Marilyn Monroe, but that you also had her killed.
Fair enough. Good deal. Whatever you want.
That's what I thought. And also, shame on you.
President Kennedy, take this earpiece so we can stay in contact with you. Also take this flamethrower, grenade, and machine gun. You'll need those later.
Good idea. Be ready for our call. Now we have to get to the Texas Book Depository and save America.
Meanwhile, at the Texas Book Depository...
Okay, Scott, I'm ready. Now remember, Archie said anyone in this building could be a suspect. If they so much as flinch, we take them out.
Hilary, you're so assertive when you're saving America. Your masculine side is really coming out. Look, someone's in that main office. Excuse me, sir. What is your name?
Hey, yo, my name is Fat Tony Two Legs.
Wait, where are you from and what do you do?
I'm from Kansas, and I'm a guidance counselor.
Liar! You're from the mafia. Hilary, take him out.
Judo chop!
One down. Several thousand conspirators to go.
The phone is ringing. Texas Book Depository, this is Mrs. Rose speaking.
Hilary, it's Margaret. I'm sorry to interrupt you preventing the assassination of John Kennedy and the chain of events that will bring the world to its knees, but I have a stain on my dress that I just cannot get out, and you're just so good with these types of things.
Oh, Margaret, how awful. Have you tried club soda?
Oh, Hilary, how wonderful. I never even thought of that.
Oh, I'm so glad I could help. Now, Margaret, I really have to run because there's a vast conspiracy to kill President Kennedy, and I have so much to do.
Well, you'll call me back, won't you?
Well, of course. Okay. Goodbye, Margaret.
Bye-bye.
Hilary, let's head upstairs. I hear footsteps. Run!
Listen, behind that door, I hear something.
Assassinate. Triangulation of fire. Grassy knoll. Back and to the left. Kennedy. Blow brains out. Vietnam.
I heard a bunch of words, but I'm not really sure what they all mean. Let's knock.
Hola.
Spanish. Yes. Who's there?
Me llamo Fidel Castro.
Oh, hello, Mr. Castro. Are you by chance here to assassinate President Kennedy?
Si.
Oh, how fun! Is there by chance anyone else in there with you?
Si. La CIA, La Cuban Exiles, L Joint Chiefs of Staff, Senor Alan Dulles, Senor George Herbert Walker Bush, Senor Khrushchev, Senor Clashaw E., Senor David Ferry.
Oh, thank goodness I took those Spanish classes, Scott. I understood all of that perfectly.
What do we do, Hilary? There's so many of them.
Remember, Scott, if you believe, you can achieve.
Well then, let's do this, Hilary.
Bust down that door, Scott. Listen up, conspirators. The jig is up. You're all under citizen's arrest.
Ay, Dios mío.
Don't you dare take God's name in vain, you godless communist. You'll never take away America's freedom. Never! Hey, you there. We got you outnumbered, see? We're here to kill Kennedy, see? And you can't get in our way. Now just drop your weapons and get on the floor, see?
You underestimate my wife, CIA man. She doesn't need a weapon to defend her country. She is a weapon. A girthy weapon. A weapon of mass destruction. Yeah! Do it, Hilary. Take him out.
I am woman. Hear me roar! She's got us beat, see?
See.
Ay, Dios mío.
Hilary, you just killed 90% of the conspiracy. Now we just need to find Oswald.
We need to radio President Kennedy and get him prepared. President Kennedy, come in, President Kennedy. Thorny Rose to Horny Prez, come in.
President Kennedy here. Go ahead, Thorny Rose.
Everyone has been taken out in the depository except for Oswald. We're on our way up.
10-4, Thorny Rose. What do I do?
Scott, we don't have to have time to waste taking out the grassy knoll or the umbrella man.
I gave Kennedy the flamethrower and the machine gun. Tell him it's time to use them.
President Kennedy, you'll have to take out the grassy knoll and the umbrella man yourself. Can you get word to the Secret Service that Vice President Johnson needs to be protected?
Vice President Johnson received an urgent phone call just moments ago and didn't join the motorcade. He's safe.
That's not suspicious at all. Good. Good luck, Mr. President.
Good luck to you, Thorny Rose. Meanwhile, in the presidential limousine, Jackie, do you see any hobos at that grassy knoll or anyone around with an umbrella?
Yes, Jack, over there. Those hobos have clean shoes on and clean fingernails. How strange.
It's not so strange as it all seems.
And there, that man with the umbrella seems to be signaling something. Why, it's not even raining. How odd.
It's only odd if you don't have a Hilary Rose looking out for you. They're trying to take us out, Jackie.
And Camelot? I'll never stand for that.
Good. I'm glad to hear that, how you say that, because I've got a flamethrower with your name on it.
I'm ready, Jack.
Good. Now, hand me that clip for my machine gun. Driver, slow down. I need a little extra time so America can open a can of whoop-ass on some hobos. Open fire.
We did it, Jack. We killed everyone.
Better safe than sorry, Jackie. Don't mess with Massachusetts. Meanwhile, back at the Texas Book Depository. Hilary, we're on the 6th floor. Let's find Oswald before he gets any shots off.
Scott, look, over there near those boxes. It looks like a sniper's nest. That's where he'll be. Move those boxes out of the way.
Oswald, it's over. We've taken everyone out. Give up.
You'll never take me alive.
Then we'll take you dead.
They would have just made me a patsy anyway. I give up, partner.
Wait. Did your accent just change to a Texas drawl?
No, sure didn't. I mean, no.
Wait. You're not Oswald at all, are you?
Partner, I don't know. I mean, wait.
I'd know that Texas drawl anywhere. Wait, is that some type of mask you're wearing?
Tear off his face. Let America see from sea to shining sea.
I knew it. I knew it. Vice President Johnson. You did have the most to gain, didn't you?
I sure did. And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling roses and your time-traveling son.
Show's over, Johnson. Hilary, tell Kennedy he's safe.
Horny Prez, come in. Thorny Rose here.
Yeah, go ahead.
All the conspirators have been taken down. We have Vice President Johnson under citizen's arrest. He was behind it all. The day is saved.
Jackie and I are so grateful for your heroism, Hilary. It seems like I have an open position for Vice President. Any ideas on a strong American that will fight for her country no matter what to serve beside me?
If America's ready for me, Mr. President, then I'm ready for America.
Why wait to let future change, Hilary? Let's start right now, Madam Vice President.
10-4, over and out.
Join us on the next episode of Faces for Radio, where Hilary says,
"That panda is giving me the stink eye."
And that was Faces for Radio with their next episode and their lurid saga. The next thing you're about to hear is made up on the spot. It is Faces for Radio's Improvised set, once again with a member from the audience who had no idea that they were about to go on stage. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the stage. Faces for Radio!
Thanks for coming back, y'all. Not peacing out. We appreciate it. Okay, so we're going to do something a little different this time. We had originally intended to perform 2 written scripts for you guys. But if you'll allow it, we're going to try something a little different, and we're going to basically do exactly what we just did, but we're going to improvise the whole thing. Okay, so we're also going to do one other little thing a little different, and we're going to bring one of you up on the stage to help Lindsay with the sound effects. Scott, could you help me find an audience member to, does anybody want to play?
With me.
No. Yay, Lauren!
That was Lauren, everybody. Easy as that. And then if you want to I'm just doing a tutorial back here. Y'all do the thing.
Do your tutorial where you spray me with water.
Well, you weren't supposed to see it.
Okay, so if we could get a couple of suggestions to begin. Can I get a genre of film? I heard vampire.
So did I. Okay, yeah.
And then can I also get the last song that you heard on the radio? I heard It's Raining Men.
Yes.
Okay, so
All right.
those are our suggestions. Vampire and It's Raining Men. What were you going to say?
So now we're going to give Lauren a dry run.
Yeah, Lauren, we're gonna give you and Lindsay a dry run.
Okay, now Hilary and I are going to do our best to try to let you know what we want, right? So if I say, Hilary, I'm going to get on my motorcycle.
Yeah. Awesome.
Or if I say, Hilary, I brought this monkey home with me.
Yes. Oh my God, it's the cutest monkey.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that orange mic working better?
Yeah. Oh.
Hi.
There you go. Okay.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't want you to have to work
Lauren's
so
got a
hard.
pretty voice.
Yeah. We're not going to pay you or anything, so don't work too hard. Okay.
All right. Vampire and It's Raining Men.
Vampire and It's Raining Men. It was a dark and stormy night. The darkest, most stormiest night that had ever existed. It was so unbelievably wet. But also the rain had an odd smell to it for some reason.
The smell of death. Very, very old death. Ancient death. Like death that had been around for a really long time.
And so, amidst the stink of the night, there walked a vampire named Bill Johnson.
Blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, please, sir, please don't do anything bad to me. I'm just a prostitute on the streets.
Ooh. Why would you think that I would do something bad to you? Do you think that I am a bad man? My name is Bill Johnson. How bad could I be? Blah.
My concern is not necessarily that your name is Bill Johnson. That's fine. It's the way you talk, and also that you have large fangs that are covered in blood coming out of your face.
Fair enough. Well, prostitute, perhaps I like your kind. Perhaps I'd like to take you home with me. Look into my eyes, prostitute. Tell me your name, blah.
Susan. Susan the hooker is my name.
Susan. Susan, you will go to Wendy's and order me a And order me a Frosty.
I will walk to Wendy's right now.
Yes, Susan, walk there, walk. Walk hard on that gravel path.
Yes. I'd like to place an order, please. I'm under a trance. I can't understand. Can you say that again?
I want a Frosty.
Yes, I'm ready to place my order. Hang on, my cell phone is ringing. Hello? Susan the hooker speaking.
Hey, Susan, this is your friend, Billy Joel. I was looking for you earlier tonight. You weren't on your usual corner.
Billy, I've told you, I don't like the Piano Man game. My lawyer told you to stop contacting me. I don't want you to sing me a song. You're not the Piano Man to me anymore. I have a new master.
Fine. I'll literally never call you ever again.
Good.
Susan, where is my Frosty? This is taking entirely too long.
Yes, I would like pickles on that. No, none of that. How much? I'm just gonna pull up to the second window.
Susan. Did you get my Frosty?
Listen. I'm not sure. I couldn't really hear what they were saying. I forgot to order your Frosty. I'm sorry.
Susan, absolutely unacceptable. Well, you know what? I guess I'm going to have to bite you now and turn you into a vampire. Done! You are a vampire.
Blah. Blah, blah. Where's the beef? Blah. Blah, blah.
Susan, you are an extraordinary vampire immediately.
Act 1 of Faces for Radio. Was brought to you by Wendy's.
Scott!
Yes, Hilary.
Have you ever been to Wendy's?
Why, yes, Hilary, I have. That's why I know you have to advance to the second window, not the first.
Well, Scott, at Wendy's, they have some incredible items, and they make a lot of noise. For example, they have the Cowbell Burger.
Cowbell Burger? Well, that sounds amazing.
They also have the Gravel Salad.
A gravel salad? That sounds amazing, Hilary. Let's go to Wendy's together right now.
Let's go.
Welcome to Wendy's.
My name is Ted. I just wanted to let you know we've been following after our competition, McDonald's, and the frosty machine is broken.
Blah, blah. This is bullshit.
Listen, Vampire Karen, okay? I'm going to need you to calm down. I specifically said over the system to the lady ordering that it was out.
What does a vampire have to do in this town to get a frosty? Jesus.
Listen, sir, you and your attitude can go somewhere else. You're just being rude.
Look.
I just slapped you in the face, sir. Because you're rude.
The audacity. I cannot believe you would slap Bill Johnson in the face. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me in your eyes. You will not slap me across the face anymore.
I will only
Are you
simulate...
jacking yourself off in that window? Look, I know I am attractive and that I look like Brad Pitt, but, you could keep it in your pants for a little while.
How do you think the frosty machine got broken?
Yeah.
Now look, we're out of Frosties, so unless you want another smack in the face or unless you want to watch this show, I just spanked my own monkey.
Look, sir.
No, it's an actual monkey.
You have a monkey?
Yes, his name is Chester.
Vampires love monkeys.
My monkey doesn't like vampires. My monkey is actually a vampire hunter.
No, not Chester the vampire monkey hunter.
That's right. Chester the vampire hunter.
No.
Speak your monkey language out of the monkey vampire book. Oh!
No, he cannot be in this town. He cannot be here. Chester!
Listen, you just hurt Chester's feelings, man.
I have seen him once before.
Somebody's banging on my car.
Oh my God.
The frosty machine is broken. Stop banging on the doors.
Bless you, sir. I just wanted to see if you had seen any vampires around here. I'm here to throw some holy water. We're just trying to keep the town safe from vampires. You know how it is. Once you get a Wendy's, they just come from everywhere.
Your Majesty Pope thing. Listen, we have a vampire problem in this Wendy's. He's out in the drive-thru line with some hooker named Susan.
I knew it. I tried to tell the town council not to get a Wendy's. I knew that this would be a problem. I tell you what we're gonna do.
I'm ready.
We're gonna call this monkey that I know named Chester. He's a vampire hunter.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret.
What?
Your Majesty Pope thing. Chester is already here.
No. Thank God.
Chester has been training in the back room. Chester trains to the theme from Rocky. Let me have them play it for you. Chester kills vampires with vacuums.
If we have Chester and we...
Train, Chester, train. Train. Do it, Chester. And that's exactly how he plans to beat the vampire that's sitting literally 5 feet from you in the drive-through lane. Listen, sir. If you can just hang on one damn minute, I'm having a conversation with the Pope Majesty.
Blur, I'm trying to get a Frosty. How long does it take to get a Frosty? Jesus, this Wendy's is just like all the other Wendy's. Susan.
Yes?
Take my coat. I'm going inside.
Okay. The second act of Faces for Radio is brought to you by the Wiener Hole.
Scott.
Yes, Hilary?
Have you tried the new drink at the Wiener Hole?
No, Hilary, I haven't. Tell me about it.
It is absolutely divine, Scott. What they do is take the juice of 3 wieners and combine it with club soda.
Hilary, does that make a sparkling wiener soda?
It does, Scott. And it is just the most best tasting beverage I've ever had.
Hilary, your adjectives are magnificent.
Thank you. Sparkling wiener water. Drink up.
And now, the conclusion of Faces for Radio, a vampire in Wendy's.
That's right. I came inside. Do you know what it takes to have a vampire go inside a Wendy's? No.
Yes, it's me, Christian Bale.
No, not Christian Bale. First Chester the monkey, the vampire hunting monkey, and now Christian Bale. Did you just beam down from a spaceship?
As a matter of fact, I did. I moonlight both as a vigilante Batman, and I've also been abducted several times by aliens, which explains the oddness of my voice when I am Batman. I know we were all wondering when you watched me in that movie, what exactly is he doing with his voice? And now you know, I've been probed. Anally.
You got anally probed, and that made your voice fucked up. That must have been quite a probing.
Come in.
There can't possibly be another person here. Hello! It's me, the Queen of England. I heard there was a vampire, a monkey, and Christian Bale here, and I just couldn't think of anywhere else I'd rather be.
Welcome to America. Your Majesty.
Have you also met the other
Pope Majesty that's here?
Oh! You mean my old friend, Pope Paul?
Everyone in this Wendy's has such a generalized name. It's astounding.
Oh, where is Pope Polly? Is he here?
I think he's behind you.
Hello, Your Majesty. It's so nice to see you again. God bless you. What brings you over here? Well, as a matter of fact, I heard that there was a monkey and Christian Bale and a vampire in a Wendy's, and I wanted a Frosty.
Listen. The lobby of this Wendy's closed like an hour ago. The monkey is asking to either go home or to kill something. Literally, you guys all have to go or die.
That monkey is not going to kill me. Come after me, monkey. Come after me right now. Oh my God, it has a gun. It has a gun. The monkey has a gun. It keeps shooting me. Dear God, I've been shot 14 times.
You don't know pain until you've been pelted by 14,000 chicken nuggets.
Ow, 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 ow! How did you know? How did you know that chicken nuggets were the only thing that could kill a Wendy's vampire?
Hang on, that's the phone.
Hey,
Thank you for
Susan.
calling. Thanks for calling the Wendy's on Monticello. How can I help you?
This is Billy Joel. I'm looking for a girl named Susan. I told her I'd never call her again, so I called the Wendy's that she's sitting outside of.
Sir, are you saying she's outside?
Susan, yes.
Just a second. Let me get on the drive-thru. I'd like a Frosty, please.
Hey, Susan, this is Billy Joel. I know you took out a restraining order against me, but I'm looking at you from a window across the street, and you told me to never call you again, so I called the Wendy's you're sitting outside of. If you don't want to be a vampire's master anymore, just listen to my song and it will turn you back into a regular human.
What is happening? I was in a trance, and then I heard the most awful voice as if it had come directly from the 1980s. Wait, is the Little Mermaid in this car with me? Ariel, is that you humming over there?
It is I, Ariel.
Ariel, I have to tell you something. I've never gotten wet from a mermaid before.
It's a little stinky.
Well,
Look, Susan, I need your help. I heard there's a vampire inside of Wendy's, and I heard that you are the one that can kill it.
How do I do that?
Just climb through the window. Grab a fryer basket of chicken nuggets.
Hold on, let me shake them so I know they're in there.
Go up behind the vampire Bill Johnson.
I'm gonna tiptoe. I have 4 feet. I'm a magical hooker with 4 feet.
And shove the nuggets in his mouth. Blah, blah. Is that chicken nugget? Is that chicken nugget?
I'm gonna shove more nuggets in there.
No!
Hold on. I'm gonna shove the monkey murdering vampire in your mouth hole too. Monkey, sacrifice yourself, monkey. I've just killed a vampire with chicken nuggets.
You're incredible. Susan. I'm going to knight you.
I'm ready.
Hold on, let me get Pope Paul. I'm here to be a witness. Oh, it's raining again. Good, I needed that for the knighting ceremony.
It rains in this Wendy's. See, it's a rain machine in the back. I heard. I'm ready.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, you are a knight. Thank you for saving this Wendy's from all of the vampires that could have destroyed it. You are truly an incredible person, Susan. You will now be known as Lady Susan.
Lady Susan, the hooker with 4 legs.
Yes.
Join us on the next episode of Faces for Radio, where Hilary says,
Believe in yourself.